If you've been following the process, there's a good chance that many of you will have experienced something rather amazing. At this point, you might be trying to recall the thing that bothered you in the way that you did before. You might find that you can't recall it in the way that it was before. You might find that you feel differently about it, that something has changed. You may not really know what has changed, but something will be different. Because you changed the unconscious things that held your problem in place and held it together, you've now given yourself the freedom to loosen it up and to let it go. You can just let it go. And what I want you to do now is I want you to take that rating again. Take that rating that you did before, between 10 and 0, and find how much lower it is. Find how much lower that rating is now. It may not have gone all the way, but you'll find that it will be lower. You'll find that something will have changed. It's impossible to go through this process and to follow it in the way that you have without having an effect. So something changed. So just write down what that number is now and notice how it's different to what it was before. Notice how the number is lower and how you changed that just by thinking. Because those problems never existed in the way that you thought they did. They never existed as real things. They existed within your system, and you have control over how those things happen in your system, which meant that in minutes, you've been able to change them. I want you to realize what that means. Realize that you have the freedom, that you already had the ability. I did nothing here apart from tell you that you already had that ability and to teach you one way of finding it. So realize that all of your problems can be shifted in this way now. And that's a liberating feeling, to know that they're not the way that you thought they were. That they're in you and that you can change them. So just take a moment, and when you're ready, move on to the final video in this process.